Well, as South Carolina Restaurant Week rolls on, we love to highlight these great establishments and their featured menu items. Joining us from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in downtown Greenville, we've got the sous chef, Curtis Hunt, welcome. And Sumner Keigel, welcome, glad you're here.
Yes, nice to be here.
Beautiful, setup like you always have, but let's talk about your featured menu items. What are people really excited about trying when they come to Ruth's Chris for this?
Yes, so you get a starter, so that's a Caesar salad, a house salad, or a soup du jour. And then you get to pick an entree selection. So we have our salmon broiled with lemon, butter, and parsley, our filet and lobster tail, or our filet and, as you'll see, shrimp. And then, of course, you have to end on a sweet note, so you'll get a personal dessert. And then also side selections, too. So broccoli, mashed potatoes, or spinach, cream spinach.
Beautiful. The only choice is what do you get?
What do you get?
Yeah. But always, people are excited to come dine with you. And a lot of them are going to pick. Like, my first thing is that 6-ounce filet with the shrimp on top, because the shrimp, just amazing. So, Chef Curtis, you've got a little bit of a cooking demo for us. You're going to walk us through how the shrimp becomes so amazing.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to start off with the filet and shrimp. I have a perfectly cooked steak, the mid-rare.
Beautiful.
And first we start with the salt and pepper on the shrimp.
All right, we can see that right there.
And we put a hint of Cajun seasoning.
Pretty simple so far. I feel like I could...
Yeah, keep it straightforward.
Wonderful.
The shrimp is cooked in butter.
I knew there was butter involved.
Naturally.
Oh, very good. And as you're creating a dish like this, are you thinking, I can't wait till the person receives this. I'm going to make their day.
Absolutely.
Something special here.
Everyone loves the surf and turf, the filet and shrimp. You want to cook the shrimp till it's about pink. Cooking about a minute and a half on each side.
Okay. Easy enough. Those come out fresh and hot, and you can't have a better pairing than the bite with the steak and the shrimp together.
Yeah, surf and turf is definitely a steakhouse classic. So you get the buttery shrimp, the tender filet. It's just awesome. And of course, mashed potatoes on the side. I mean, and we are doing a 3-2-1 deal or 1-2-3 deal. So if you wanted to add on an additional vegetable, it's $1 off with your restaurant week menu. If you wanted to add on another potato, it's $2 off. And if you wanted to add on another appetizer, it's $3 off if you do the restaurant week menu. So right now is the time to splurge at Ruth's Chris. Lots of savings.
Very good. Well, I always think too about, as the people are watching, we know how good it smells in here. This is amazing. But even that sound, you know what that does to people.
It makes them hungry.
It makes them hungry. So we're doing that. They'll come into Ruth's Chris for, obviously, the foods, the flavors, but just the hospitality in there. Talk about that experience that people are going to have.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So first of all, you're talking about the sizzle. We couldn't do it because it would be way too hot for us to handle, but 500-degree plates are kind of a Ruth's Chris staple. Yeah. So you don't miss the sizzle in the kitchen. It arrives to your table hot and sizzling, 500-degree plates, so it's...
That's how that happens.
Yeah, so from the get-go, your dining experience, before you're even able to smell it or take a bite, you're already getting your senses kind of like going with the sizzling steak or salmon.
Beautiful. People appreciate you go the extra mile.
Absolutely.
And now, those little beauties are going on the steak.
Once your shrimp is slightly pink, you're going to place them on the steak, and then we're going to drizzle some of this delicious butter season.
You don't want to let that butter go to waste.
Oh, yeah.
No, ma'am.
Still simmering. Absolutely delicious. And as you would serve that up, people are going to be thrilled. You top it
with a hint of parsley.
With a hint of parsley. Beautiful finish.
Yes, ma'am.
And of course, it's worth saying that throughout this, it's also dry January. You can pair that with a fine-looking glass of red, as Sumner's just poured.
Yeah, so I just got it here. We have our Gießen 0% wines. They're from New Zealand. They're de-alcoholized. But what Gießen does is literally make wine just as you normally would. They use technology to remove the alcohol, so it literally has the body, the mouthfeel, all of that of wine.
So slide out that glass of red so we can see. There it is.
Well, actually, should I hand it to you?
Oh, I suppose so.
Get the steakhouse experience. We've got a knife and fork here. Do you want to give it a go?
You know, I probably should right at the commercial break because unless, as I take a sip, you tell me, how popular is it for people to try two things? They're trying a restaurant, they're trying an NA wine, right?
Yeah, and we're really excited this year to offer this. So we always have some Clean Coast spirit alternatives, some cocktails. It's good, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't know any different, and it's it's going to be perfect with this steak.
Yeah,
Yes,
so for dry January, we're offering the Chardonnay and the red blend. Obviously, red blend would pair well with the steak. The Chardonnay would pair fantastic with the salmon. And you're not missing out. You are getting the full steakhouse experience for less and alcohol-free if you'd like.
Fantastic. And a great time to try it right now. So we appreciate this very much. What a fabulous display. You've made everybody hungry, so sorry for that. But at least you can go check out South Carolina Restaurant Week and beyond. You've got Ruth's Chris Steakhouse located at 250 River Place in downtown Greenville and at 851 Congaree Road in the Crown Plaza Hotel if you're up that way. You take advantage of the 3-course dinner menu. Restaurant Week runs through January 19th.